welcome to my channel. My name's Emily, the Petite beauty blogger, and in today's very exciting video I will be reviewing the Makeup Revolution X Friends collection. Now if you didn't know, Makeup Revolution did do a whole collaboration with Friends, so they released some Friends themed makeup, and it's been a long time coming because I've just got the orders in, which I'm very excited for. I didn't get every single item because I am paying for it myself and it would have been a very expensive haul, so I'm going to slowly show you each product, and I'm going to be reviewing each product as well. So the first product I'm going in with is of course the iconic mirror. This is of course the iconic frame that's on their door. Now obviously it's just a mirror, nothing much to review, but what I will say is, me personally, obviously it's going to be different for everyone else, I have got tiny hands, I've got like child hands, so the handle on here is slightly a bit too big for my hand, but that's just my anatomy, my weirdness, my weird hands. So the big eyeshadow palette from the collection is this one. It's one of those set things. Don't at me, I don't know what they're called, but it's such cool packaging, and it's like tin, and I will show you what it looks like. So on first inspections, obviously I saw this online, but seeing it in person, it's so cool. You've got three kind of highlighty shades down here, which is great because you've got some darker ones as well, and they're all named after characters from the show. And there's one called Emily here, and I know everyone hated Emily on Friends, but my name's Emily, so I'm just going to pretend that that is for me. It is, sure. This cost me, I want to say, £20, so it was a bit pricier than the usual Makeup Revolution products, but you do get 27 colours, so that's pretty good, and I will be going into that in a second on my eyes. The other eyeshadow palette I got, because they've got a Phoebe, Rachel and a Monica, I got the Rachel. I wasn't really fond on buying the other ones, they didn't kind of grab my attention as much as Rachel did. Here is the Rachel palette, and as you can see, it's got that gorgeous deep pink, which I am obsessed with. It's got some great, you know, crease shades and transitional shades, but it's also got some nice shimmers, and it just feels very Rachel. Now, I'm not too into that colour because I'm not really into grey shimmers, but I love this one. Oh, stunning. And I also love this dark pink one there. And if you look at the shades, and the pink one is the shade Pushover, because she was a pushover, Phoebe was flaky, and Monica, someone comment down below what Monica was. I've lost my train of thought, but it was something to type A maybe, I think. Someone comment down below if you know. So I've got my, obviously, everything I keep in here. This is my friend's canvas bag, and this is from New Look if you wanted to get one for yourself. I have a massive collection of canvas bags because this girl likes to help save the environment, and I'm trying to use less plastic, so these are useful. I own thousands of canvas bags, but this one, of course, Friends, and I am a really massive Friends fan. Obviously I've seen every episode 10,000 times. I've got all of them on DVD. I think I said that in a before video, I got them from a charity shop. I'm a massive Friends fan, and my favourite characters, if you want to know, I love Joey, obviously, because he's so fun. Well, I like all of them, but I really love Phoebe. The episode, the lottery episode, is one of my favourite episodes. It's just so funny. I love her so much. But yeah, I am a big Friends fan. So I will be doing an eye look mixtured with this and this one. I'll probably use the pink out of this one because I love the pink so much, and I will experiment later on this one. Moving on to the lips, I bought all the lipsticks, and I bought 2 lip glosses. So I'll quickly show you the lip glosses first. The first one I got was Rachel because I love Rachel, and this is just a really nice clear gloss, and I love the applicator. It's quite thick, but no, it's just a nice clear gloss because they're useful. You can just put them in your kit and they can go on top of anything. And the other lip gloss I got was Joey. Now I like this, it's like a nudie, it's like a rosy pink, and it's got little sandwiches on the lid because, as we know, sandwiches are Joey's favourite food. And I thought this would just be cute, just sometimes maybe to have it on its own if I'm having one of those lesser, more natural makeup days. So I thought that would be cute. And for lipsticks, of course, I just couldn't decide, so I bought all three. So the Phoebe one, of course, is this one. It has her taxi on it. I'm just going to show you the packaging for a second. Monica, of course, has her iconic door of her apartment, which when I move and have my own house, I'm doing that on my door. I'm painting my inside of my door purple and I'm going to get one of those frames. I've already planned it. And of course Rachel has the iconic couch from Central Park where she worked. So here we go. Here are the three lipsticks. They're in a really cute shimmery pink packaging, which is very 90s to me. This one is Phoebe, and as you can tell, they've all got lips on the bottom with their kind of lipstick shade, which I think so cool. It's because usually you just get the bottom bit here, but I love the detail of doing it on the top. So this one is Phoebe. It's a very dark plum purpley colour, and that is going to be crazy in autumn. I will definitely wear this one a lot because I wear this colour on my lips a lot, and I will swatch them all later. But on my lips, I'm not a big fan of like the arm swatches because I feel like they can be a bit deceiving, because they could work on your arm but not work on your eye, or they might not work on your arm but they could work on your eye. So I'm going to swatch it properly on my lips later. And this one is Rachel, and of course it's got the very, to me, the very 90s lip colour. And here it is. Of course it's like a darker nude with like a kind of like a purpley cool undertone, which I'm obsessed with. And now I'm going to move on to Monica, and Monica is a very pinky rosy colour, which I'm obsessed with. This would be like my everyday, and oh, I love it. And it's got a little lip stamp on the lipstick, which I am obsessed with. So let's move on to the makeup. So I have primed, of course, like I always do, and the first colour I am going to go in with is Dinosaur, which is that one just there. It's just a nice nude and over, and that's just going to be my all over lid colour. I like the way it goes on. There is a bit of fallout in the pan. It's not an issue for me, but I just like to mention it because it is a review. So if that's a problem for you, that's a problem for you, but it's not for me. Now, this doesn't feel very heavy, which is nice. It feels nice and light and soft, which is what I like about shadows. So for my transitional shade, I will be going in with Carol. Carol was obviously Ross's ex-wife that is now married to Susan. Just going to put it a little bit higher. Oh yeah, you can tell that's got... Wow, okay. That is a nice shade. I probably shouldn't have taken it up so high, but here we are. I'll try and explain what the shade names mean as I go along, because that makes me happy. And of course, I assume everyone just knows what friends things are, but there may be people that don't, so I'm just going to explain it because I want to. So the next colour I will be going in with is this one here called Pushover, and I explained about that one earlier. And remember, if anyone knows what Monica was, then please comment down below. This is kind of going in my crease but up, because we're going to put a deeper colour in the crease, but I just love the pink. It doesn't look as berry on the eye as it does in the pan. If you can see, it's kind of got like a purpley, well, kind of, yeah, like a berry kind of undertone. On here it's not really coming out, so I don't know, but the colour is coming out pigmented on the eyes. And yeah, I think maybe if you build it up, it will come, because it's starting to, you're starting to get that colour now that I'm building up. I think if you were to quickly just slap a small bit on, I don't think it would be as true to the colour in the pan, but actually I like it. So do colours like this is I do like to pack them on first, although it may look messy, and then I will go in with the brush I use for my transitional shade just to blend out the edges. So for the crease, I will be going in with Mr. Geller, because it's kind of got that kind of a pinkier undertone, which is going to go great with the pink. And Mr. Geller, obviously Jack, is one of my favourites, if not my favourite, you know, side character. I find him, oh, he's so funny. It goes so well together. I mean, maybe because it's going over the pink that it's not coming out as dark, but that could just be because I'm not applying enough. But I think on its own it would work great. Actually no, it's starting to come out. You've got to work with it. I'm trying to be as honest as I can. I say things as I see them. So I've done the crease, and the next colour I'm going to go in with is 90s, which is that lovely baby pink sparkly colour, and I want this to be more of a pinky look, but I will be doing a little bit of a gold sparkle in the corner. So all I'm going to do is just use my Eco Tools brush just to apply it on the middle section. Oh wow, it's, in real life, I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, it is cute. It is so shiny and pink. I am obsessed with it. Oh my god. Now does it go with my eye look? Yeah, kind of. That is a gorgeous baby pink. Now I don't usually wear shimmers that much, but these are changing my mind. And I didn't apply anything to my brush. This is from a dry brush. Obviously with a wet brush it will come out even crazier, but I'm obsessed with that just the way it is. On camera, from what I'm seeing, it's coming up with a slight blue tinge, which, yeah, it's kind of doing off camera, just not as intense. It's got like an iridescent kind of shade on camera, which is weird because I'm not getting that off camera. But no, I'm obsessed with that, and now I'm going to choose which gold I want to put on my inner corner. Now for that inner corner I will be going in with Rachel. That is a very champagne-y kind of gold, which is stunning. Of course, my eye look today is using mainly the Rachel palette, so this is going to be a very Rachel look. Oh my god, I don't know if you saw that, but I definitely saw that. That really bright gold moment that literally just popped. It's such a gorgeous, bright, sparkly, champagne-y gold, and it's just blending so beautifully in with that 90s shade. and it's just helping brighten my inner corner and help open my eye up slightly. Wow. Now for my under eye, to give it that extra pop, I am going to be going in with that blue called Ursula, and Ursula is of course Phoebe's identical twin sister. Now it's not picking up as vibrant blue as it is on the brush and the pan. It's going on as more of a dark purpley blue, which I like the colour, but you know, if it's in the pan. Oh, there we go. With these colours I feel like you have to proper build them up to get the colour that's in the pan. That's not really an issue for me because they do work well. It doesn't matter, you can do it like that, it still works fine. I'm just going to blend it in slightly there, just to get that even colour, just to help blend it all together, just on that outer corner ever so slightly, basically on the lash line, and this is going to help tie it all in together. See, there we go. Now just very quickly I'm going to be applying some liner. So for my waterline I'm going in with the Barry M waterproof eyeliner. This is one of the best pencil eyeliners I've used in my life, and you'll see why when I apply it. And for my liquid liner today I'm going in with the waterproof Maybelline. Now I've done my mascara and lashes. One thing I did forget to do was just a tiny bit of this inner corner down here. So I will be going in with the Rachel palette, and I will be using on a break because we were on a break. If you don't know the quote, then where have you been? Now comment down below, do you think they were on a break? According to the show's writers, I think I read in an article that yes, apparently they were on a break. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but apparently that's what it was meant in the script. Now I'm moving on to lips, and for lips I'm going in with Monica, and this was the very pinky kind of rosy shade because I want it to all match up with this. Oh, that's creamy. That just glided off. Quick to put on. It's creamy, it's pigmented, it's more, I'd say more satin. I love it. I could definitely see myself wearing this every day. We'll be going in with one of the highlighter shades in the middle. I assume they're used for highlighter shades. It doesn't say, but I don't care. I'll use shadow for blush, whatever. And because I want to showcase loads of different shades, I will be going in with Mr. Heckles, which on camera looks more cool tone and champagne-y, but in real life it's definitely more bronzed. And Mr. Heckles, of course, is their downstairs neighbour that kept bashing with the broom on the ceiling to get them to be quiet. Oh my. Okay, that is blinding. It's almost sparkly as well. I so wish you could see the yellowness and the sparkliness. Yes. Now as you can see, my brush is completely dry. This is just a dry brush, so you can only imagine what it would look like with a wet brush. What I loved about that shade is this is obviously personal to me. I felt like it matches with my skin tone a bit, so it just feels like a very highlighted, dewy, sparkly me. Now that is just my opinion, because obviously I have got completely different skin tones to everyone else, but that is just me. Oh, I am obsessed. And now I'm going to apply the Rachel Clear Gloss. Now I've got that lip gloss on, you can tell it's glossing to the gods, and it is got zero stickiness in it, which I personally love. Now I'm going to spray and I will come back for my final thoughts. Moving in with my final thoughts, the first product I'm going in with is the Rachel palette, and I believe this cost me £9 for a little 9 shadow palette, which I'm obsessed with. Now in this one I used Dinosaur and I used Pushover, and although I only used 2 colours, I'm obsessed with the pink. Oh, and I also used 90s as well, don't forget the 90s, and we all know I was obsessed with that 90s. 90s was the pink shimmer I put on my crease. It's adorable, it's well worth the money. This I was obsessed with. They have obviously the Phoebe and the Monochron line, but this one is just the one that caught my eye, and definitely get this, I'm obsessed with it. Moving in with the biggest main palette, this was the 27 shade palette with all the names of the characters. Now I used Carol, I used Ursula, I used Mr. Heckles, and I used Rachel. Now Ursula, I kind of liked it. You do have to constantly build up, but it is buildable, so it is workable. But I'm just saying, you're not going to get that straight blue colour to start off with, but if you keep applying it, you do get it, and I did like it after a while. Oh, I used Mr. Geller in my crease. I loved Mr. Geller. It went perfectly with the pink Pushover shade in the Rachel palette, and it just blended together beautifully. And on my inner corner on the top, I used Rachel, which I was obsessed with. They have knocked the shimmers out of the park, because these shimmers were done without a wet brush and they went on like a dream. And Carol was a really good transitional shade, and it can also be good for every day. This look isn't necessarily every day, but it was perfect for that. And one I forgot to mention is in the Rachel palette. Of course, I used on a break in that inner corner at the bottom, and it's one of my favourite ones of the palette, apart from that pink. I was obsessed. And for lips, I went in with Monica. Now this was very creamy, it was very pigmented, it just glided on like a dream. Time will tell if it lasts all day, but yeah, it's a lot brighter than what it looks. Obviously they look kind of different. It looks a bit more pinkier, which I'm not mad at, because this was a very pinky look. And the last product, of course, was that clear Rachel lip gloss, and it went on thickly, it's not sticky, and it just makes my lips feel really nice, and of course it is glossy. So thank you for watching my video. This is the completed look. I hope you like it as much as I do. If you liked a particular shadow, or if you saw a shadow in here that you liked, obviously comment down below. And if you want to just fangirl about friends, I'm very happy to do that also. And in the description box I will put up the prices of everything, because I can't remember off the top of my head, but they are very affordable prices. And of course, I'm obsessed with everything. I thought the eyeshadows worked really well. Everything I bought today was a win, which is brilliant, because not everything can be a winner. It is 2020, but Makeup Revolution have come to save the day. I will just say the one thing I do remember the price of was this. This was only a tenner, so that's a bargain. It's quite big. It's bigger than my face, so just be warned, it's not really travel size, but I'm obsessed with it. And as always, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at Petite Beauty Blogger. You can check out my pro Facebook page, facebook.com/MUA by Emily. I also have a website, which is my blog, and my pro. I don't really blog anymore, but there are still my articles up on there. And of course you can check out my pro page, because I do makeup. And as always, I hope you are staying safe and well. And yeah, sending you lots of love. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!